Hello, friend. Welcome to Coffee Chat with Angie. Grab your coffee or whatever you're drinking today. I am having, it is pecan cinnamon ice cream coffee. It's delicious. It is a Door County coffee flavor. Okay, so let's talk about something today that I think so many of us feel, but we don't always admit. And it's those times in life where it just feels like too much. So if your to-do list is longer than your right arm, and know that you are not alone in that, this coffee chat is for you. My name is Angie. I am a personal strategy coach. I help driven working moms create rock solid systems at home so dinner isn't a last minute scramble, kids' logistics are not chaos, and self-care, it isn't an afterthought. Instead of guilt and exhaustion, you can finally feel present, energized, and in control of the life that you are building while also having time for yourself. Now, if you are joining the live, I would absolutely love for you to say hi in the comments. If you are catching the replay, please say hi as well. So somewhere along the way, we were sold this idea that a good person, a good mom, a good employee, is someone who can juggle everything and never drop the ball. But the truth, no one can do it all. And honestly, trying leaves us spread really thin, leaves us exhausted, and quite honestly, doubting our abilities. So doing it all is definitely a myth. The women who look like they have it all together, you know the person I'm talking about, right? They are usually doing what matters most and letting the rest go. So instead of chasing all of the things, what if we gave ourselves permission to do less, but to do it on purpose, to actually choose things intentionally? There's a big difference between being busy and being intentional. Being busy fills our calendars and our minds. It totally overloads our minds. But intentionality, it gives us focus. Busy is checking boxes. Now, I must say, you can still check boxes and be intentional. But the checking boxes where you have this list and you're just going through the motion to check boxes, that's being busy. But being productive and intentional is asking yourself, does this move me closer to the kind of life that I actually want? Being busy is signing up for every single committee, whether you believe in it or don't, have time for it or not. Rushing through errands, you're already thinking, I'm 15 minutes late for the next thing and I still have to finish this errand. Or constantly multitasking. You have 3 things going on at once, or you're doing one thing and thinking of the next, or you did one thing and then started the next before that was done and then started the next, and you have 18,000 different projects going and nothing completed. That is being busy. Being intentional is saying yes to the thing that aligns with your values. It creates space for family dinners or leaving room for rest or whatever is important to you. Now, here's the hard part. We have to release the things that are not serving us. We have to. We have to release the things that are not serving us. If something doesn't line up with your values, whether that value is peace or family time or health, it's okay to let it go. And you know what? The world is not going to fall apart. It just isn't. And letting go doesn't mean you're failing. It doesn't mean that you're falling short. It just means that you're choosing to succeed at what is most important to you, what matters the most to you. I remember a time where I was working full-time outside of the home, and I had also a part-time job that I could work from home. Our son was very young at the time, and I had a day off from work during the week. And I remember during the days leading up to that day off, I would like remember these different things that I wanted to do, and I would add it to my day off list. So I had this list of things, and my day off would come and go, and I would look at that list and I was like, I barely put a dent in it. And I would get so frustrated, and I would think, how do other people do this all? Like Susie Q's over here rocking life, and I'm sitting here not even accomplishing 2 things off of my list on the day that I have the entire day off of work, right? Then one week I wrote down next to each of the items on my list how long it would take me to do each one of those things. I also remembered what I needed to do on my day off typically. So I would bring our son to school, I would pick him up from school, I would make dinner, I would have to eat lunch and breakfast myself. And so all of those things I made sure to take into account as well. And I realized there is no way that anyone on this planet could accomplish everything that I had on my list, plus the things that I did on my day off, just generally. And I was like, what in the world? So I then started choosing intentionally what I would get done. I would look at that list and the time that it would take me to do them. And I would say, okay, what do I need to do today? What can wait? What can I give somebody else to do? I mean, there's plenty of things that I didn't have to do myself. And you know what? What on here can I just get rid of? It's really not important at all. I have it on my list, and a couple of days later, I'm like, I don't even know why. And that gave me so much freedom, so much freedom. The truth is though, my list still didn't get fully completed, but instead of feeling like a failure, I felt peace because I had done what mattered most. I was intentional with the time I had and focused on the things that I needed to do first. And you know what? When the other stuff didn't get done, the world did not end. I could do it the next week, or I could just not do it at all, and it would be okay. So I invite you to think of one thing on your list this upcoming week that you can let go of. No, the world is not going to end. It's okay if you pick it up and decide to do it a different week, or if you just totally get rid of it altogether. Drop that thing in the comments, or send me a message if you feel more comfortable with that, because sometimes saying it out loud gives you the freedom to actually do it. My friend, doing less doesn't make you weak. It actually makes you so wise. It creates margin for peace and space for things that actually truly matter. So this coming up week, instead of trying to do it all, what if you choose to do less on purpose? Thanks for hanging out with me for Coffee Chat today. I can't wait to read your comments and see what you are letting go of this upcoming week. I'll see you next time.